Chad Summers and Dylan Davis. Croupy for Todd Pletcher. He's never won the race. Louis Saez. 3 defunded for Abdul Aziz Khalid Mishrif and Adel Al Furedi. 4 Derma Sotogaki for Hidetaka Otonashi. And now Oisin Murphy taking the ride. 5 Judah Aredi for Manabu Ikezoe and Barazan Mozabayev. 6 is Kabir Khan, the rags to riches story for Doug Watson and Pat Dobbs. 7 Laurel River, Bubat Zima and Tygo Shea. 8 is Military River for Misaba Al Mahiri and Oscar Chavez. 9 Newgate, Bob Baffert and Frankie Dettori teaming up. 10 Senior Buscador for Todd Fincher and Junior Alvarado. 11 last year's winner Ushba Tesoro, Yugo Kawada and Noboru Takagi, and Wilson Tesoro for Hitoshi Kotagawa and Yusuke Hara. Everyone is now fixed on the paddock for the big race, the Dubai World Cup. Phones, eyes, attention. The attention of the racing world now on the paddock and now on the 12 runners in this year's Dubai World Cup. We have got a top quality field. Ushba Tesoro, history beckons for him. Only one of the horses won the race twice. That, of course, was Thunder Snow. Can Ushba Tesoro follow in his footsteps? Thunder Snow also won the UAE Derby and the Dubai World Cup. Can Derma Sotogaki do that? Let's leave it to Martin Dwyer and Angus McNay to take you through the 12 runners for this year's big race.
Huge cheer went up when these horses made their way into the parade ring, and they now make their way round in front of us. All of them pretty relaxed at the moment as they make their way round. Jockeys will be coming into the paddock shortly. We just saw Ushba Tesoro go through the shot there. Still 5 today for last year's winner. Sure to get behind. He brakes slowly normally, and then we'll see him running on strongly at the death as he did when he won here last year and when he was narrowly beaten in Saudi last time up. But the remaining horses making their way into the parade ring, and we'll take you through them now. We'll start with number 1. It is Clapton, who's going to come out of stall number 7. Dylan Davis riding for Chad Summers. Chad said this horse likes to get a bit of daylight, has to be out of the kickback behind Military Law and Kabir Khan on his 2 recent starts here.
And that's number 5 behind. That's Jura Erede. Not far off top level horses in Japan, but he needs to bounce back from a poor run in Tokyo in February. 2nd in the UAE Derby last year.
Yeah, that was a poor run, wasn't it, Martin, behind Peptide Nile. It's not a good run at all. There's a quick look at Laurel River 7, stepping up in trip today, got loads of speed, started sprinting here at Meydan, then won over a mile. Thought they'd go Godolphin Mile, they've gone Dubai World Cup instead. There's Newgate, Santa Anita handicap winner.
Yeah, Frankie Dettori in the saddle for Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert's won this 4 times, and Dettori's won it 4 times as well. He ran really well to win the Santa Anita. This is a big step up in grade, though.
Senior Buscador just coming into shot number 10. He'll come from stall 10. Junior Alvarado is on board, having won the Saudi Cup on him last time up.
And there's last year's winner, Ushba Tesoro. Can he do it again? I'm sure he'll turn the form around with Senior Buscador for the run in Saudi Arabia. This extra furlong really suits him.
And finally, just through the shot there, Wilson Tesoro, wide draw today from 11. Going to have to improve a good deal to land this today. Another Japanese runner in this race was behind Peptide Nile, well behind that horse last time. It's got reasonably close to Ushba Tesoro on one occasion in his career, but needs some improvement to land the Dubai World Cup this time around.
And this is
number 4, I think.
This is number 4. Will it be lucky for Oisin Murphy, who takes the ride on Derma Sotogaki? Made all to win the UAE Derby last year. Comes into this with a massive chance. 2nd in the Breeders' Cup Classic. He's got a wide draw, didn't help him in Saudi. Big chance, this horse.
Yeah, looks really well, doesn't he? He's got a huge chance. He ran well in the Saudi Cup behind Senior Buscador, 5th, beaten 5.5 lengths, but wasn't given a hard time of things. They'll be going to the start very shortly.
There will be. Oisin Murphy has just jumped aboard Derma Sotogaki. We are building up to the big one, the Dubai World Cup, and it is coming up right after this break. Welcome back to Meydan. We are closing in on the big race of the night, the $12 billion Dubai World Cup, sponsored by Emirates Airline. Don't forget, your last chance to play Crown Jewels Fantasy Racing, an opportunity to win a prize, be at one of these great Crown Jewel events in 2025. If you can pick the 1, 2, 3 points-based system, I've done my 1, 2, 3 for the race. You can take on Angus, Martin, myself, and the team here at Meydan. This is what I've gone for. Derma Sotogake to win. I think Ushbar Tesoro finished second. I think Krupi will run really well. I think he'll be staying on strongly to be back in third. Martin, what about you?
I've gone for Derma Sotogake to win. Last year's winner, Ushbar Tesoro, to finish second, and Sinya Busco to win third.
Okay.
And with the same winner as you guys, Derma Sotogake to win, to run down Kabir Khan, who might kick off the home turn. Derma to run him down. Ushbar Tesoro closing into third.
All right, now one name that features in that is Kabir Khan. Now, there is very little doubt that were he to win, it would be quite a fairy tale story here at Meydan. From Almaty obscurity to possible magnificence at Meydan for a horse who started off in a country where the population of racehorses was just 150. To have a horse just being able to compete on this night is something else. But to have a potential chance at winning, how strong is that chance, Martin?
It's a massive chance, and what a fairy tale story it would be. This horse carries the weight of a nation. Champion of Kazakhstan, raced in Russia. It was picked up for $12,000 as a yearling in Keeneland. California Chrome, his sire, won this in 2016, and the way he won the Mactoon Challenge, going away, Pat Dobbs, who rides him today, he said, we haven't seen the best of this horse yet.
Pat Dobbs is a man of few words, but significant ones when he says them.
Often his glass is half empty. It's quite half full as far as this horse is concerned. He's just having a look at the big screen there. That's why he's just getting a lead. The screens here are absolutely massive on the other side of the track, and he's just had a look at them and shied away from them a bit. And he's just having to be persuaded to go forward and walk past them. But he did have a good look. He won't have seen anything like this in his career to date. He's certainly been impressive for his 2 wins here at Meydan, and I think he's won on both occasions with a fair bit in hand. It's just how much has he got in hand?
The cacophony of sound is a huge challenge for these horses. Obviously, there are the sights as well, the lights, the crowds. These horses here at Meydan would not have seen the crowds anything like this before. It's a huge challenge, Martin.
Absolutely. I mean, when this horse won, there wouldn't have been anywhere near like the amount of people, and the noise behind us in the stands when these horses were walking around the paddock. A few of them got a little bit disturbed. We were trying to do the paddocks, and there was horses everywhere. They were out of race cast order.
You saw way in the distance, Signor Buscador had been ponied miles away from everything else. It's possible that that might just be a tactic to keep him nice and relaxed, away from the hubbub.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's something they did in Saudi with him, but they may well have done. It may just be they want to keep him away from all of the noise and the chaos here in the stands, and the big screens shining out across those stands.
So much pressure on everybody in a race like this.
Highly pressured, isn't it?
It is, and we're right in front of the stands here. The noise is unbelievable. We just see Oisin Murphy readjusting his saddle on Derma Sotogake, and he's just corrected his saddle because he wasn't happy with it, but he's getting a little bit on edge. I mean, you can feel the tension in the air.
Yeah, genuinely can. Let's talk about some of the other horses and some of the tactics that might be used. Laurel River is the horse that many people believe will be at least one of the pace angles. Another might be Wilson Tesoro.
Laurel River, he made the running when he won last time. He's stepping up. He's not certain to get this distance.
No.
But I think he has to be risen positive.
Stall 12, they're going to have to be positive with him. I think they were going to go forward with him and then just try and tuck in and sit maybe second or third on him, and then trust that he's got enough stamina to see this trip out. I'm not sure he has. I think he's a speed horse. He's got loads of speed. For me, he'd have been good in the Godolphin Mile, but Bupat Sima, they've rolled the dice here and they want to have a go at the big one.
Well, Laurel River, I have to say, I gave you a quote earlier from Tony Cruz. What about Bob Baffert? He said, I know how good Laurel River is. He used to train him. He takes him on with Newgate. He said, all horses can stay if they go slow enough. Well, he's got a lot of. He thinks Laurel River is pretty good.
And when this horse was with Baffert, he went off favourite for a Breeders' Cup Mile. You know, Baffert has thought an awful lot.
He knows how good it is. This is a fantastic renewal of this race.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
All right, we've spoken about some of the main contenders. There are a couple in here that I think, if they do go a decent pace, might benefit. Obviously, Ushbar Tesoro will benefit from a strong pace. Senor Buscador might benefit from a strong pace. I think Krupi might also benefit from a strong pace at an interesting price on the international markets. But do we believe that it will be a strong pace?
My initial impression looking at this race was it wouldn't be furious. We had a real meltdown last year, a real furious gallop, and it sucked the deep closers into it, and notably Ushbar Tesoro, who ran on from the mile back to win the spoils. I don't think we're going to get a pace like that this time. Last year, Ushbar Tesoro just ran even 12 seconds out the back of the field and just picked up tiring horses. And I think he might find that he's in a race here where they go a bit steadier, and then there is at some point a bit of an injection of speed, and I'm not sure they're going to go as quick as they did last year.
So you think Ushbar Tesoro will not
inconvenienced? I think he's inconvenienced by the potential pace scenario.
I think Wilson Tesoro is in there as a pacemaker. I think he will go fast. He will press on from stall 11. It's a big deal, this race, and last year's winner needs pace. In the same ownership, he must be in there as a pacemaker. Tygo Shea and Laurel River, he's going to commit from stall 12. He might sit second or third if they're going quick in front of him. I think there will be pace, but I can see another Japanese winner. I think Oisin Murphy might just be the luckiest man in the UAE tonight.
Sit third or fourth, track the pace, kick on turning in, and this horse will grind it out. He will keep going. Thunder Snow's got the track record, Rishi. Don't know if that'll come tumbling down, but it's 2 minutes 1.38. We've got a fantastic race ahead of us.
It is a fantastic race. Let's just spin through some of the principal horses. Dermot Satagaki won the UAE Derby last year. He bids to follow in the footsteps of Thunder Snow by following up with victory in the Dubai World Cup the following year. Thunder Snow became the first horse to win the Dubai World Cup twice. Ushbar Tesoro is hoping to do the same. Will the pace be strong enough for him to benefit in the closing stages? Laurel River just going forward in the colours of Judmont for Bupat Seamar. He's had the favourite, or the Seamar team have had the favourite in the past. North America, things haven't worked out. This horse is drawn in 12. He might be the pace angle. And that horse in the blue, white and yellow, Kabir Khan, the rags to riches story, might be the biggest and the best of the night. If he can win for Doug Watson and Pat Dobbs. Are you ready for the 2024 Dubai World Cup? Here's Pat Comerford.
Dubai World Cup. Dermot Satagaki a little fractious in the starting stalls, settles now, racing. Dubai World Cup number 28 is underway. Military Law fast away with Dura Eriday working across Laurel River from deeper out, along with Newgate into the first 3 or 4, followed by Defunded. Dermot Satagaki checked narrowly there. Kabir Khan shoots up the inside, saloons through to a nice spot on the inner. That's your first division, a gap of 4 lengths back sees Senor Buscador working alongside Krupi. Then came Clapton, and the Japanese pair of Wilson Tesoro and Ushbar Tesoro are second last and last. So inside the 1500 metres they go here in the Dubai World Cup, and it is Laurel River from gate number 12 who has taken over to go to the lead. Leading out onto the back section of the course by 3/4 of a length. Defunded second, a gap of 3 lengths to Military Law from Dura Eriday. Then came Newgate, 3 deep, punching the breeze at the moment, but seems to be travelling well. 1.5 lengths to Kabir Khan, working alongside Dermot Satagaki. It'll be 5 lengths to Krupi, who's on the running rail. In the centre of horses was Clapton, 3 deep, Senor Buscador with Wilson Tesoro, and Ushbar Tesoro is seeing them all here with about 1,000 metres left to go. So they're about to approach the back turn. Laurel River has had it pretty easy up in front, hasn't had to work too hard, but Defunded and Laurel River clear away from the rest. They lead 6 lengths. Dura Eriday into third. Kabir Khan sneaks up, hasn't gone around the horse so far. Newgate pressed the issue out wider. Frankie Dettori asking the Bob Baffert runner to lift here in the late stages. Senor Buscador was next, followed there by Dermot Satagaki, already under a ride from Wilson Tesoro, Krupi. Ushbar Tesoro third to last from Clapton. Military Law drops out of it. Laurel River has given them the slip here. Laurel River puts a big break on them here in the Dubai World Cup. The best part of 8 or 9 lengths here, and Judmont Farm are close. They are 200 metres away from Dubai World Cup success here. He's got 10 lengths now on Senor Buscador. Kabir Khan drops away. Ushbar Tesoro coming from a long way back, but this is an absolute romp in the Dubai World Cup. Laurel River, Tygo Shea, take a bow. Dominant in the Dubai World Cup. Photo finish for second. Ushbar as dominant of a Dubai World Cup win as you will see. Laurel River gets the job done here in the Dubai World Cup. A thrilling finish to...
Wow, Laurel River for Bhupat Seema. Bhupat, this the crowning moment of your career, here with your family. Beautiful evening here in Dubai. You've just won the World Cup with a horse who has turned this into a total procession. Just tell me how you're all feeling now.
It's undescribable feeling. I mean, I've been watching the Dubai World Cup since I was a very young man. Just to have a horse to run in this race is incredible, and then to win it by this, this margin is just absolutely phenomenal. I have to thank Judmont and His Royal Highness for sending me the horse. I'm very, very thankful. They had to trust in me. He's a special horse. What can I say?
You had great faith. You had great confidence that he could deliver. His first time at a mile and a quarter, when he started opening up with 6 to run, what were you thinking?
I was just hoping they weren't going too fast. I know Defunded was sitting on the flanks, and but Ty got to get some good fractions in, and once you get a breather into that horse. But I have to be honest, I've never seen a horse like him train in the morning. I'm a man who never says much, and I didn't want to say anything. But what he was doing in the morning, I was thinking there has to be a very, very special horse to come and beat him.
And you've got that special ring from Dubai Millennium's halter, I'd imagine, still in your pocket. It's brought you some luck tonight.
I might not give it back. I hope it is the real one, but whatever it is, it's brought us luck.
And you've won the race that matters the most to you. But when you see that, you must think, where can I go now, and what will the rest of this season look like? Do you go to America? What's the plan?
That's not up to me. It's up to Judmont and His Royal Highness to decide what they want to do. We'll have a chat about it.
Congratulations, Bhupat. Amazing triumph.
Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you.
Charlie Appleby just stepping forward to congratulate Bhupat Seema, his wife Caroline and daughter Shyla just behind him, sharing in the success of Laurel River. And what a night for Tiger O'Shea. Bhupat receiving congratulations from all and sundry. His wife was getting a huge hug as well from Charlie. There's Caroline to the left, who still rides out for him regularly. But I was at the draw earlier in the week, and Bhupat Seema came and pulled out stall 12 for Laurel River. He was the only trainer to let out a cry of anguish at the time. I saw him about half an hour later, and he said, do you know what? His speed can overcome it. And that has been the story of tonight, Martin.
Well, what a decision by the team to run in this race. We spoke earlier about what Bob Baffert said about this horse when he trained him. Tiger O'Shea, great scenes. Do you know what? You're going to call me silly? I don't think he did stay 10 furlongs. I just think he's a world-class horse who got the running things in front, and he injected so much pace around the 3 furlong marker. He got an advantage on them, and they couldn't get near him. It was class.
Let's head back to Nick Luck.
The Seema family have been synonymous with horse racing in this part of the world for so long now. Bhupat's wife Caroline and daughter Shyla with me now. You guys both know what this means to Bhupat. Shyla, just tell me how you felt watching that race.
I know he deserved it a lot. He worked so hard for it, and it really meant a lot to me that he won the race. And nothing makes me happier than seeing him happy.
And how has he been this week in the lead up to the race?
He's been really stressed. He's been working hard. He really deserves it.
And Caroline, so many people really rooting for you and your family here today. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means, look, I don't know. I'm actually a little bit speechless at the minute. It's very overwhelming, and I know we put so much into everything, and this is a blessing from God, seriously, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Shyla, are you going to take the license one day?
Yeah, definitely.
You might have to get up in the morning to do that. Change.
Probably.
I think this might be the incentive. Congratulations to you both. I really hope you enjoy this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tiger O'Shea has had some day. Here he is with Nick Lightfoot.
These are the scenes that are going to endure. They're going to be some of the most popular we've seen at Meydan in the near 15 years of his existence. And we're going to bring in the Dubai World Cup winner, who's going to take a turn and we'll get a word with a man who's ridden the double on the night, and it is the stuff of dreams to Tygo O'Shea, the multiple champion jockey, but he gets his slice of the biggest racing action out here. Tygo O'Shea, I'm just going to put it to you, Tygo O'Shea, Dubai World Cup winning jockey, how does that sound?
That's got a great ring to it, you know. Back in the day when the late great His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum brought me to this wonderful country in 2001, I didn't think 23 years later I'd be winning the world's richest race. Just take turn. I didn't think I'd be winning the world's richest race, but you know, all this would not be possible, you know, without the team I work with, Zabeel and Bhupat Seemar. But you know, I'm just very, very grateful. I have to pinch myself. I've been very fortunate out here to win multiple championships and that, and to ride any winner on this stage is special. And I've been fortunate enough to ride 5 up to this fella. But I said the other morning after his gallop, and I didn't want to jinx it, I didn't tell anyone when he'd boop it. You know, normally the jockeys have a briefing after a gallop, but I put Bhupat aside and I said, I have never, ever ridden a horse to feel like that, and we only win a 4 furlong work. And you know, they have to go and do it, and there was question marks on his stamina and whatever, and you know, hats off to Juddmonte Farm. You know, they're a worldwide recognised organisation and could have any jockey in the world on them, and they kept the faith with me. You know, he got beaten his first run here in Dubai. He backed it up with a huge run in the Burj Nahar, and look, thanks to their highnesses for keeping me on this horse, and I'll be forever indebted to them.
Tyg, your boys are here to see this as well. Enjoy the moment. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.